Today on the channel, from the Power of the Force, we've got an Admiral, a Captain, and a Grand Moff Tarkin. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxing and review. And today we're back to the Power of the Force, and we, like I said at the top of the show, we got a Captain, we got an Admiral, and we got a Grand Moff Tarkin today. But for all your Star Wars needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. Well, we got Grand Moff Tarkin in the line finally. This was his first time in the line. Old Peter Cushing, horror legend, heavy metal actor, English, British. Gotta love the guy. Love his acting. We loved Grand Moff Tarkin. I remember as a kid just being creeped out by the looks of him. Later on, knowing he was in so many other films throughout the years. Just a really major coup for George Lucas to get old Peter Cushing in the Star Wars universe. And this was one figure we were missing in the old Kenner days that was a wrong that was righted in the Power of the Force line. So I was very happy to get Grand Moff Tarkin. This is my second time around the sun with this figure. I was happy to get it back then. I'm happy to get it now. And then we got some lesser known characters that I don't know if we would know their names without some of the packaging. But Captain Piett and what is it, Admiral Motti. We know them when we see the pictures from what they represent. We know all about them, but we didn't know their name in the movie. At least I did not as a kid growing up especially. So there you go. But we're going to do it like we normally do. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox them. We're going to talk about them. And we're going to see where they go from there. But these are all Imperial officers that I felt they all fit together in review together. They're all kind of in the same type of suited wear and all that kind of stuff. So I just thought it made a lot of sense. So here's Grand Moff Tarkin. We're going to start off with my favorite one. Just looking only like he can look. You know, just a mean old human being, I guess we'll call it. What's it say about him? With the Imperial issue blaster, rifle, and pistol. And once again, we get two weapons. We usually get two weapons. We've got the Star Wars Power of the Force logo up top. Darth Vader. We've got the green and gold Oakland A's colors. And then you got Grand Moff with his weapons. On the back, we got a little glamour shot of him. We got Darth Vader in the background looking omniscient. Yeah, I can't talk today. That's the way it goes sometimes. We got the lineup down below. We're promoting. Always be promoting. We got the warnings, the UPCs, the Kenner logo. Brings you back. I feel like I'm in Cincinnati, just ready to party in the old Kroger building. That's the way it goes. Star Wars Power of the Force up at the top. Let's see what it says about old Grand Moff Tarkin. 1.8 meters tall. Commander of the Death Star. He is a human. He is affiliated with the Galactic Empire. And the weapon of choice is the Death Star Super Laser Cannon. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I gotta say, though, the Power of the Force figure doesn't look a whole lot like Peter Cushing, Grand Moff Tarkin. It just, I don't know. It doesn't look like him at all, actually. So that's a little disappointing. But you gotta use your imagination sometimes. It's all about imagination. See you later. You know Imagination Land. There was a South Park episode about it. Never forget it. Can I get him out? There it is. See you later. How about a little plastic prison? Yeah, that is not Grand Moff Tarkin. I could easily forget this. You know, if asked me 5 years from now, if somebody pulled this out, you'd say, hey, which one is this? And I'd say, oh my gosh, is that Grand Moff Tarkin? See you later, up high. Whoa, didn't go very far. We went high, but not far. It just doesn't work. I don't know if it was a tough one to get. I mean, they got a little bit, you know, his cheeks are what you know Grand Moff Tarkin for. That's what you know him for. They kind of got there, but they just didn't get it all the way, really. I don't remember Grand Moff Tarkin seeing any action with blasters and stuff, but I guess it's nice to always have some of that. You know, we've seen the Stormtrooper rifle a bazillion times. I'm going to use this one for Han Solo that came in the Kellogg's Fruit Loops giveaway. He didn't come with a blaster. Now I got an extra blaster, and that's what I'll use that for. But Grand Moff, he'll have a pistol at the ready, and that's about it. I mean, as far as an Imperial officer and stuff like that, it makes sense. I don't mind having these. These are going to be nice to have in your setup with all these guys kind of together. It'll make sense in a nice scene. Maybe you throw the Death Star gunner in there as well. So there's some things you can do with this. I'm not opposed to it. I just wish it looked more like Peter Cushing. And that's just the way it went back there in 1996. Things were different. Times were different, figures were different. That's just the way it went back in the day. The likenesses weren't always there. We saw that with a lot of the Power of the Force figures. Some improved, some didn't. Some didn't get a chance to improve, and that's just the way it went. So there it is. Grand Moff Tarkin looking only like he can look, which is a little suspect at best. Next up, Captain Piett. Wasn't he Admiral Piett? I guess must be Captain. I think, didn't we get a Black Series of him? Maybe it was a Walgreens exclusive. I can't remember. It's been so long. He comes with a blaster rifle and pistol. That doesn't look like a blaster rifle to me. It looks like a baton of some sort, so I think they got that wrong. Commanding Darth Vader's flagship executor. Okay, well, there he is. So I'm not sure about these weapons. We'll investigate very soon. We can also continue our slideshow we've been working on over the last few weeks with another projector slide, of course. Captain Piet on the back. We'll read about him. We'll read, see what it says. We're promoting down below. We got the warnings, all the logos, the UPCs, all the normal stuff down there. Let's see what it says about old Captain Piet. Following Admiral Ozell's fatal mistake during the assault on Hoth, Darth Vader promoted Captain Piet to the station of Admiral. Piet remained in command of Vader's executor until its destruction during the Battle of Endor. Oh, Endor, beautiful this time of year, as we all know and are aware. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's get down to it. Let's open him up now. See you later up high. Oh, we fell out. See you later. No plastic prison. Yeah, we can stick him back in there. That does not look like a blaster. It's more of a baton, so they were confusing us right from the get-go with this one. Mr. Piet, what do you got some explaining to do here? Pull him out. See you later. Goodbye. All right, so much like Admiral Tarkin, well, I was going to say they're the same. They're the same from the waist down. And then up top, we got different arms going on here and obviously different heads. And then we got a darker gray on Grand Moff Tarkin. And then this one has the lighter gray. So I don't mind this. We got the blaster, and I'm going to stick this baton in his hand. I don't know what this exactly, if it's like a shock stick or a baton or what exactly it is, but I don't mind this. Once again, these guys will all display really well together. You got to have this kind of a scene set up in your Star Wars land. There's no way around it. There you go. You got to set up your very own Death Star, and you'll have these two guys leading the troops there. So, an alright figure. Not a lot of bells and whistles, though. It's, very rare we get just plain Jane human officers in the Star Wars universe. And, you got to take the good, take the bad, and then you had the facts of life, I think is how it goes. And now we get to old Admiral Motti. Motti? A little bit more newer one. This one's from 1999, and poor guy got choked to death. There he is right there. We also have the Comtech chip. I do have a Comtech communicator. I have not unboxed that yet, and I think this might be my first go-around with the Comtech chips. I didn't buy the Phantom Menace figures. Those are most known for the Comtech chips, but we'll unbox that Comtech translator, and then we'll start unboxing all those figures, and we'll be able to have the translator right here each time we'll do it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll do a lot of Comtech stuff here in the future, probably in the next month or two, as we work through these daily Star Wars videos. So yeah, we got the chip there, which isn't going to do anything for us right now. We got Star Wars Power of the Force, Darth Vader up top, the green and gold. You can tell it's a later series by the packaging. I love the little, his collar's getting a little tight because he's getting choked. I like that. Blaster rifle, of course, as well as the other two guys. So there you got those. On the back, you got a little generic blurb up top, a little thing here and there, some Comtech stuff, and promoting down below, and warnings and UPCs as usual. What's it say about Admiral Motti? The senior Imperial commander in charge of operations on the original Death Star. Admiral Motti then disagreed with the decision of Darth Vader. His outspokenness almost cost him his life when Vader used the Force to strangle the Admiral into silence. One of the coolest scenes in Star Wars, actually. It's very memorable. I remember as a little kid thinking that. The Comtech reader. Yeah, very cool. I can't wait to bust that thing out. We'll see what all the fuss is about with that one. But let's unbox this. Let's get old Mr. Motti out of his package here, out of his prison. See you later. Here's that chip. Actually, the chip doubles as a stand as well. Like I said, I've never had one of these, never unboxed one of these. This is my first go around with that, so that's interesting. See you later. As I've seen him around, of course. Ooh, we got elbow articulation even on this one. Yeah, we're stepping up to the big time in 1999 in the Power of the Force. There he is. Pull him out. Get the blaster. See you later. Whoa. All right, we got the blaster. Yeah, so you can kind of display him however you want. If you want to relive that scene, you got the elbow articulation to do that, or you can put it down to the side. It's just, hey, it's a regular day at the office. Regular day at the office, getting abused at the office. You choose your own adventure how you want to do it. We'll put the gun in his hand. He's got his cool suit on, too. It's funny how all three of them have a different shade of gray going on, which I guess maybe it represents their classification. That could be it. That could be the answer right there. But Once again, a human character in his dress-up gear. I think it works good. I'm going to display all these guys together. That's just how I'm going to do it. You got all three right there. Put the Death Star gunner in there, maybe Darth Vader and a couple other characters, and man, you got yourself a sick setup. That's what happens with the power of the Force. They all connect. It's like a big game of Legos. That's the way I see it. But what do you guys see it as? Did you have these guys, the power of the Force? Were you all in? Were you all out? Did you pass on these? I imagine if I was a little kid, these are ones I would pass on because they don't have all the bells and whistles and craziness of some of the major characters and the zany aliens out there. And that's where my bread was buttered as a little kid. So these were hard passes for me unless I had everything in the store and I got to pick something out, then I would be picking one of these up. That's how I justify it as little Kyle. But how would you justify it? You guys give me your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So, for the Power of the Force officers, Grand Moff Tarkin, Peter Cushing in his first figure in the Star Wars universe, I'm Kyle. This is Status Quo, and I'll see you guys all real soon.